So the title of this video might make you think that there's some kind of scandal. There isn't that much of a scandal, but I do have to be honest with you guys. Number one, I can't get down the stairs very well because I'm old and I have back problems, so just give me a second. But today we're going to have a big chat along the way and kind of show you a little bit more of behind the scenes and what there is to be honest about. But it's a bit more about why we came to Budapest. I've got to do a little errand first. I have to wash my clothes, so let's go do that.
Don't film the code.
All right, we have to do our clothes, which is actually on a whole different level. So now we're going to have to go up 3 flights of stairs to get our washing done. Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
I'll do it.
This is the stuff that you don't really see when people travel. Is all this day-to-day, like mundane, like annoying stuff that you have to like wash your clothes every week or... No, they can't hear you. I have a microphone. Thank you very much. This is something, honestly, when you travel... Oh, there's a receipt. That's not a great idea. It's very frustrating, but necessary. Don't shine a light on my underwear. And now it's figuring out how to work a washing machine that's not in your language, which is common. 7 hours. So one time in Vietnam, which was like in our first year of travel, so like almost, I don't know, 2 years ago now, we got our washing done by a washing place and she just shrunk our entire load of washing. And it was that wash that I put all of my clothes in and nothing fit me from then on. It didn't stretch back out, nothing. So ever since then, I'm like literally paranoid about ruining all of my clothes. All right, time to look around Budapest. Have a little chat, family and friends. Okay, well, we're outside. Now, one of the things that we're coming to Budapest for is to slow down and pick up some things that we need. So for example, if you're always moving hotels, if you're always moving countries and Airbnbs, you have nowhere to send stuff to, right? So you have no mailbox, you have no address. So you have to go out and find the things that you need. And one of the things I need is something for my camera. So today, we're heading on the train to a camera shop to see if I can pick up this thing that I need for my camera. There's actually a few things that I need, but they don't have it, and I have to get it somewhere else. But I need this, so let's see if they have it. On the metro I go. I use Wise as my travel card, by the way. If you click the link in my description bar, you can sign up and get your first transfer fee free and get a card for when you travel. Where are our tickets? You have to validate your tickets in Budapest, by the way. Camera store.
I didn't realize I was being filmed. How damaging for my masculinity. I mean, let's go to the camera store, love.
Camera store.
They just watched me ADHD tick, basically.
So about 6 stops out now, so it looks a little bit more local, a little bit different than in the city here. As you can tell, there's not really the same buildings or anything. It's very different. It feels very different to inside the city. Cool car.
Yeah.
But you don't But you don't think about these things when you're when you're traveling. Like you've got to, if something breaks, you have to find somewhere to fix it. If you have to, pick up something for your camera or for anything else, you have to find that place. Like there's just these things that you adjust to when you're on the road. Camera store.
This co-op was on the Google map, so.
Okay. Hi. I was seeing if you have this filter.
It's a blackness filter?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so they didn't have it.
Again, that's the problem with bouncing around, is that like you can just go on Amazon everywhere else.
Yes, so it also took, there was another brand, but it took 4 days to get here.
We might end up having to film the next few
without
it, and then when we know somewhere we're going to be for a while, we can order it, Amazon deliver it.
There's a few things that I have to wait for, and I did actually think that would...
By the way, 3 p.m.
Sunset. Oh, it's sunsetting. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's absolutely insane here in Budapest.
Very helpful, very friendly.
Yeah, what's it called?
Photo...
Camera Pro here.
Camera Pro Hungary. If you're here for a longer time and you need some camera gear,
they were nice.
She could order things in for you.
Yeah, and she picked they didn't have the brand that I want. I'm getting a Pro Mist filter, but I saw the other. She picked a good brand that I'd also been researching. So yeah, it was a good brand. I did come here to sort of get a few things like that, and we weren't able to get any of them. We do have a couple other things that we were here to do, and we'll take you along with us for them.
We got a meeting.
We got a meeting, and you guys will see. Okay, so we're back in our area. If you want to know, we're staying in Calvinter. I think I said it in the last vlog.
No way.
Okay, but I've been going to this coffee shop. It's here. It's called Ahana, and if you're looking for it, it's kind of so the Liberty Bridge is down there, if that makes sense, like just there, and then you've got the Smashy. If you're looking at coming to Budapest, you would have heard of Smashy. Smashy's down this street, and then it's just here. It's called Ahana, and they are really, 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 really friendly, and really nice staff. So, get my coffee here. Hello, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'll just do a flat white today, please.
Takeaway or here?
Takeaway. I'm leaving tomorrow morning. It's my last day.
Where are you headed?
We're going to Slovakia, and then I think to Vienna, and then, so we'll see. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. She's so friendly. So I just had a chat to her because when I went in the other day, one of her co-workers were like, I saw you on YouTube. And I was like, how did you find me? Because like my large channel, not this channel, has like 1 million subscribers. So I thought that he'd found that. And I was like, which video did you see? And he's like, oh, the one in Budapest. And I was like, oh, it's on this channel. I was like, how'd you find this channel if you can't even see me, if you didn't find my big channel? I thought you would have found my big channel first. And she was like, no, it must be like based on location. And then she goes, what videos do you make for your big channel? And I was like, well, I'll show you. And I just went through my thing. She's like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. Yeah. She was like, I love that. So if you're not subscribed, go subscribe. So I'll leave it in the description bar below. And they're super friendly there. So Ahana, O-H-A-N-A. I really like them. Right there. Let's go get some bagels.
Some guy of a particular community that robbed you in Antwerp, or attempted to, just accosted me and tried to get me to buy his either stolen or fake AirPods.
Alright, so we're back to here. Another thing that we were doing when we were coming to Budapest, he's just catching up on some work, and that includes meetings, organizational things. I did a live stream on this channel the other day, just a whole bunch of little things that you can't do when you're just trying to move hotels and catch a bus and go out and all that stuff. So right now, in about 20 minutes, we're hopping on a call, and I'll just show you when that happens, just about the next videos we're filming for the main channel. So I understand that like these are two separate channels, and a lot of you are saying that like you prefer this one, which is awesome. But I just want to show you, like, I never see the behind the scenes or like what actually goes in to making videos like the ones on my main channel. And now we're doing a meeting in order to facilitate the next step and the next stage of what it is to create this video that we have in mind. And that is speaking with this guy in 20 minutes. So I actually just need to get ready for that. And tomorrow we're leaving. So that's going to be an interesting video as well. And I've got to pack up all my electronics and all that stuff. But yeah, let's see how this goes.
His price is worth it. He's done all that. It's so worth it.
Yeah.
I think this is breaking, so.
Yeah, someone's been sleeping on it.
I think it's probably more that both of us have been laying on for like 8 hours a day.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Igor.
So I think, based off the itinerary...
I forgot to film. But we just got off the phone call with...
You'll see in an upcoming video very soon on the main channel.
So we're just now talking about price, the cost of this person and stuff to the video. I'm going to have to go through budget. I am stretching the budget for this because he's come back with an itinerary that is great and what we need for the video. So we just had about a half an hour call with him.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see how, if we're like, we do this all the time because it's what we do, but like you can see how setting up meetings and time zones and all these things, like if we were traveling, it gets really hard and it does get very overwhelming. Sometimes we have to fly in from somewhere and get to our hotel in time to have a phone call or a Zoom or something. Yeah. So it's one of the reasons why we came here, is to set up the next couple of videos on the main channel without having to worry about travel, just worry about working. I'll just show you as well the other thing that I'm doing while I'm here. I'm just going you through my work day basically. is filming. So this is my setup. I will leave this in the description bar below, just with my Amazon links as to what gear I have. But this is set up because I had the chair here, and I had to film a couple of intros. So intros to my main channel, but I had to do that. So then my camera's set up over there. Now, because we're leaving tomorrow, we also have to pack, which is hard, but I wanted to show you this as well. I just picked up this. Now, the reason I say this is because we went hunting for that equipment earlier. So I just found this in my bag. This is something I had to pick up along the way. I actually... Funnily enough, it's a camera wrist strap. So obviously you can put your camera to your wrist. So if someone tries to like take it, or if you drop it, it's kind of like protected by that cable. And I do think it's kind of ironic that I went to, I don't know, Southeast Asia, I don't know, the busiest, craziest market of the Philippines, in Thailand, bloody Afghanistan, and I didn't feel the need to buy a wrist strap, and then I come to Europe and I feel like I have to have a wrist strap to protect my stuff.
It says everything. Traveling to those sorts of places will blow your mind about what safety means.
Yeah,
there's different types of safety. There's the
been crazy.
There's the threat of insane things happening, but day to day, it's more dangerous here.
It's been interesting, and I think if you watched a few videos ago, when I had my run-in with people in the train station who tried to take my phone, and I fought them and I got my phone back, it makes me think a little bit more about stuff like that now too. So, but right now I have to get to work, so I've got to email that guy that we just came off the call with back. I'm going to get his email. We're meeting with him on the weekend, and I've got to get to a couple more emails, and then we have to do something tonight. We have to do a bit more work right now. Okay, I'm sorry if you can't see as well. It's only 5 o'clock in the afternoon and it is pitch black. So we're just now going to get a little souvenir, because I said we're leaving. So I just need a little souvenir, and we're going to head back to the room, and I'm going to show you, because I have some work to do tonight. So we'll get into that. We're going to go have a look at these souvenirs, because I pick up something from everywhere and we've left this for the last second. And it's kind of in a different part of where we're staying as well. It's a bit of a walk. So it's also a nighttime walk, because... glad you asked. Something else we came here for was to be a little bit more healthy, as in we haven't gone to the gym, but we've made sure that we've done some steps every day, except for the days that I was sick. So I got sick for about a week, probably about 4 days, but we didn't work on either side of that, because then I had to catch up on the work that I didn't do when I was sick. I digress. We've tried to walk a lot more since we've been here, and I think we've done that. Is it as much as we wanted to do? No. But is it better than we normally do? Yes. So we came here to stop, focus on some activity every day, and we've kind of done that. So there is still a lot of room for improvement. It's so freaking cold here. What's the weather?
It's actually 6 degrees.
It's 6 degrees. It's warm.
Yeah.
It's
warm.
warm.
I had a memory come up on my phone today saying 12 months ago, and it was -1 in South Korea.
I can't believe that.
It's colder than this, and it doesn't feel like it, does it?
Yeah. Anyway, let's go see if there's any souvenirs. Trying to go to like a more of a local place with what looks to be more handmade places, but all right. So the one that we saw was here, I think. I don't know.
Right there.
A whole city. If I was going home, I would have just. That's cool. I got a small magnet. Got this one here. Thank you. You too. So I just got that little souvenir, but training. This is us saying like we came here to do a few more steps. So we've just gone a little bit further out of where we normally would, just to get a couple more steps in today. This one's called Budapest Bagel, and it is one of the 2 best bagel shops in the city. Now I actually haven't tried the other one. The other one's called...
They're closed, Josie.
What?
They're closed.
Why?
Normally close to 6, but it's all packed up inside. They're closed. Sorry. Must have been.
I wanted a bagel.
Must have been got busy today.
All right, in the morning then.
Yeah, we'll come down in the morning.
Alright.
We've got a stamp to redeem.
All right, we'll come back in the morning. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I just completely. Before I went to bed, I was expecting the video so that I could show you what I get back and how the process works with receiving a video that is edited from my main channel and how that goes through. But I didn't get it until this morning. So I couldn't do that, and this video has been so not great, but it's Vlogmas, and honestly, I might have to try this again and maybe another day during the month. As you know, this is Vlogmas, so I'm putting up a video every single day this month in December. So maybe we'll get into it in a different day and I can kind of show you more of the behind the scenes of my work. But for right now, like, I was just reflecting on what the lady said in the coffee shop. And she was like, you know, oh wow, your thumbnails and all that look really good. And like, I think a part of me is, I've been thinking about it, and it's been quite hard to hear really positive feedback like that. And then I guess like my videos not really get that many views on my large channel. My last 2 videos, I've only got about 15 to 20,000. And then besides Afghanistan, my one before that as well, and the one before that has only got about 20,000 views. And I think it is quite hard, I guess, to change into this style. And I know that I could go to many countries tomorrow and make a certain type of video, and I know that I can get hundreds of thousands of views. I know that I could go to my first time in, I don't know, China, I've already been there, and say it's not what I expected and get so many views. I know I can do that, right? But that doesn't like fulfill me. It doesn't make me happy anymore. It did, but now there's so much more that I want to do with the platform that I've built, and so many more stories that I want to tell. And I've been trying to do that on the channel, and to not get that many views is hard, but I know that's just an audience shift. I'm trying to find different people who like a different style of content. So I know that it just takes time. It is just, if I'm being like completely vulnerable with you right now, it's just, I guess, hard to see in the meantime. Like, you put so much effort into something and it doesn't really go the way, you know, completely positively. But in saying that, like, the feedback on the videos have been awesome. So if you've watched them and you like them, please leave a comment. They are really getting me through right now. I've been saying like, oh, it hasn't really got any views and YouTube's not really showing it to anyone, but you know, the people who have watched it have left a really nice comment. So if you do like them, please leave me a comment on my main channel. I'll link them down below. I'll link a playlist. I've got like 3 or 4, 5 videos now that are really cool. And let me know if you like them in the comments. It does suck. Like, I know, like, I could go home tomorrow and I could get like a job back in a gym or wherever I don't know, wherever I can get like a job. But this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. So it's just been a little bit hard sort of rationalizing that in my brain, where everyone I tell in person really likes my videos and my thumbnails and all that, but YouTube just isn't finding those people. And we can see that. We can see that on our analytics. We can see how many people have been exposed to the content and then how many people click on it and how long they watch for and all that stuff. But like, yeah, it's hard in the meantime. But I believe in the videos. I believe they are high quality. I believe I'm getting way better at making them, and I just got to stick it out. But we came here to work on our steps. I did get 10,000 yesterday when we went for the walk last night. I came here to do a lot more work, which we didn't do as much of, unfortunately, but we did set up the next video on the main channel. So we're heading there literally. The next video that you're about to see will start straight after this one. So make sure you click it. It's on the screen right now, unless it's just went up, then I can't put it up yet because it's going up tomorrow. But if you're watching this after today, it'll be on the screen right now. It'll be us traveling to the next country, a new country, and we're doing that today. So while we didn't do everything we came here to do, we did a lot of it, and I didn't tell you this, I don't think, but it's actually been 3 weeks since we got here. So it's been a long time. I was a little bit ahead, and now it's back up to basically almost, day to day. But, it was a good trip. I absolutely loved Budapest, and I will see you in the next video, which is pretty much, I think, on the screen, and for another day of Vlogmas. See you then.